Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Settlers 2 with me, Mega. So today we are going to continue with the Roman campaign and we are going to chapter number 4 on the high seas. Things are progressing nicely for us, aren't they? I kinda like the way this game is paced. It's very casual, but you can encounter a lot of depth in it. Considering the age it has, I say that we can be really envious of the people who got to work on such a game. I never really tried any other Settlers game, so that might be something to investigate on my side in the upcoming months. But anyway, here's on high seas. The 9th day of the 9th month of the 4th year. Okay, so I see a pattern. They actually spend a year on each of the islands. Yesterday we met a stranger of truly frightening appearance. He is huge in size, has light blue eyes and glowing golden hair. Long ago, in a Roman harbor tavern, I once heard stories of such people who live in the far north. Oh, is he a Viking? How did he get here? He is suspicious and refuses to talk with us. We shall treat him as our guest for a few days. The poor fellow appears to be starving. Perhaps then he will change his attitude. Oh, he's here! Look at that! Isn't he cute? Cute little Viking. So let's see what equipment we have available. We have a lot of wood and stone. We have some pigs, even some gold coins, and some shield and swords. Not many scythes, so we would definitely need to look into some item creation. Okay, got some troops, but less than last time. Actually, no. I think it's more. Let's do the same thing and just keep the better troops in reserve. So we now have 18 troops ready to send out and some 10, 12, 13 extra experienced troops. So how big is the map? Oh crap, that's big. Okay, so these are not mountains. Those are... There might be mountains here though, so we'll need to expand to all sides. Here we'll need to get to the sea so that we can get some fishing going. I'd like to maybe keep this area for farms. So let's focus on building. Okay, let's build barracks here. Let's build barracks here. Let's build barracks here. I don't think... Oh, okay, for sure we can do it this way. I'm gonna go ahead and create a sort of kinda like a main road here, and we could keep going with. Okay, let's show like this. Okay, so we're gonna build a sawmill here, and I'm gonna go with 1, 2. How many woodcutters do we have? We have 2 carpenters, 4 woodcutters, and 2 foresters. Okay, so let's build all of those. Right off the bat, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4 woodcutters, 1 sawmill, so I'm gonna build another one here so that the production of wood does not stall by any second. And I would probably like to build the foresters as far away from the north as possible, so let's actually put them here so they can keep working at this area if they have to. Oh, okay. That was actually a bad idea, so... Oh, okay, we can no longer use that. Great. Because of the flag here. Well, gotcha. I know where you're coming from at me. Okay, a fishery can be built here immediately. So that's wood production. Stone is here, so I'm not gonna really play with that much. Do we have donkeys? We do have donkeys. Okay, so that's a first. Wood production is covered. Also, the growth of our settlement is covered, and yeah, we can easily build 2 farms here just immediately. I don't know if we want to do that, but we probably might though, because we have had a lack of space, a good space for farms in the last episode, but a lot of extra spots that we didn't need at all. So let's just go ahead and build a farm here and a farm here, and I'll just do my best to, yeah, this is gonna be territory for farming, so let's not deal with that at all. Actually, let's make it like so maybe we can build here something in the future. But yeah, this territory is done now. So we're building some barracks. We'll see what the area looks like in a moment. We're also covering the wood production. We're going to get some fisheries going. I think we can go a bit more aggressive on that because we still have a lot of production. So that is good. Okay, we can keep this at a minimum for now. That is good. And maybe I like to build more. Stop here. I'm not sure. A donkey breeder. Yeah, we need a donkey breeder immediately. That's, if experience told us something, it's that the donkeys are a necessity. Donkeys, much like the wheel, have been the invention that makes civilization go. Oh man. Okay, let's do it this way. And here's our first Roman soldier, and here's another one. Okay, so nothing in the north. Oh, there's a polar bear here. Okay, I wonder if our hunters have enough courage to go after that kind of beast. But yeah, not much else here. So we'll see what else is there. I like that song, by the way. What else is there? So another... Do we have extra access? We do have 6 extra access. So I'm thinking I might just cut down some of these trees. 16th day of the 9th month of the 4th year. What wonders a little generosity can achieve. The Bone Giant told us that he is a member of a race that calls itself the Vikings. He says that they lived on a large island not far to the east, but they were conquered by a hostile tribe. His name is Eric. What a strange name. If we are to believe him, he is a shipwright by trade. My heart beats faster at the prospects of soon being able to board a ship again, hearing the waves under the keel, the cries of the seagulls, and the wind in the sails. But first of all, we must construct a shipyard and a harbor. Okay, so new building a shipyard, new building a harbor, and we are slowly occupying military buildings. Cool. So yeah, hey, okay, so we can build a harbor here, obviously. No shipyard though. No, shipyard is here. Can we build it? Yeah, you can build shipyard anywhere, it looks like. So not entirely sure what that means, but okay. And let's, we may as well expand this a bit. So let's build another woodcutter here. And the guardhouse. Maybe we could connect here. It's gonna move us down here and... Wait, am I building barracks or a guardhouse? I wanted barracks. Yeah, barracks. I don't want any... anything extra difficult here. We'll remake this once the trees have been cut down, but for now it's okay. Cool! So we finally accessed some area where mines can be procured. This road has to go because it's completely wrong. Like that. And we are going to call in the geologists and see how things are there. Do we have many? Well, I always forget where the geologists are on this list. Oh, here. Wow, we got a ton. So just call them and let them go crazy. So the settlement is being set up very nicely. We still have a good amount of wood and stone, so that is nice. The fisheries are starting to work. Now, I guess we can build the harbor, but I'd like to expand a bit. Yeah, this map is gigantic. Now, the barracks will give us a bit more territory here and there, but can't say I would like this that much. So let's finish the farms. I'm gonna check this area, what it has, and then we're gonna decide on how we go about this. So yeah, we got 2 computers here, and are they both Vikings? Well, they're expanding faster than they are. I seem to be starting from scratch as well. Military-wise, though, we're not doing that good. So hopefully, I did a huge mistake. I've completely forgot to cancel this. Well, okay, so we have better troops here now. Unfortunately, nothing I can do with that now. My bad. Okay, some coal mines. It's gonna come in handy. And yeah, we can start building these stone quarries very soon. I don't think we have that many people though. 4. Okay, so we could build, once we expand here, I could build 2 here and 2 down here. I feel really dumb building another building down here, so it's just, yeah, I can't. Let's build a guardhouse here, just for the sake of good old times and a fishery. That is a bit ridiculous. Okay, so I think we're ready for our first skip. What I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna keep expanding, and once we see a bit more of this island, I guess this is an island considering that we will need to build a shipyard, we will see what else we can do with it, or if we can do anything with it for that matter. Okay, so this is full of coal. Gotcha. So we progressed a bit. As you can see, we have the donkeys, which is great. We actually reached the coastline here, so I'm pretty convinced this is an island now. I keep looking at these hills and they seem to be full of coal, but that's as far as we can say right now. And expanding to the east seems quite a lot more complicated than you would guess, because there is, you know, stone everywhere, pretty much. I don't know, it might be that there is something more here. Maybe this is like a little, you know, peninsula or something, but who knows. Anyway, I'm building shipyards and quarries everywhere you look, so that we can start utilizing this territory for some more farming. The farm number A is working nicely. Farm number B is still being constructed, but the donkey breeder is doing good because he now has water and he has fresh source of wheat. So good for us. We will need those donkeys soon. Now I also went ahead, and as we have good production in our sawmills and we will now have 4 quarries, I went ahead and started building the harbor here, and I'm using this area to build a shipyard. So we will hopefully see how that works very soon. Now I checked what our mission is, and it is to build a harbor and a shipyard, and in the shipyard build a large trading ship and organize an expedition from the harbor. So I'm interested in seeing how that mechanic works. Yeah, this is full of coal, so there's nothing else there, which is a bit of a problem. I actually asked to build a smelter, but turns out that once we run out of this iron, we might be toast. Unless we can somehow expand to the other mountains here. Well, we might just go ahead and utilize the coastline. I'm building our first guardhouse here because, again, guardhouses require stone while barracks are completely wooden, so we don't really have a problem with that. So, well, we no longer have a problem with that, as you know, the source of stone here is almost unlimited. Hey, you guys. No, just as I spoke about that, I noticed that I already built guardhouse before. Good. Anyway, we really need to find the iron so that our military production can start, but maybe that's the point of this, that there is none on this island, that we might have to go somewhere else. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. And the hunter is doing very well. He's hunting as crazy man. I might actually build a smelter though. No, not a smelter. A mint, because we will have a sufficient amount of coal here and here, and we do have some gold reserves. So it might be a good idea to start smelting those. I haven't thought of that. So let's actually do it. Let's build a mint here, down here. Oh, I'm actually building a mill and a bakery here as well, because, as mentioned before, I expect that we might eventually reach a nice amount of space here that we could put more farms on. But at that point we would definitely need more farmers. I think we're... Okay, we have... No, that's a miller. Yeah, we have no more farmers, and... we have 2 extra scythes, so I can build maybe one more farm here and maybe one more down here if it comes to it, but that's about as much as we can expect here. Yeah. So the scouts tell me of some extra mountains to the east and continuous amount of stone deposits and animals. Okay, that is actually pretty good. So I'll let the shipyard and the harbor continue and be back when we finish those. Well, we just got another diary update. On a small island in the middle of an archipelago, we discovered an enormous whale graveyard in which there were hundreds of gigantic skeletons. What an imposing sight. At first we were unable to understand how these creatures got there. Eric explained that his people lived off these creatures and worshipped them as holy animals. This was why their bones were brought to this sacred place after they were caught. Eric is uneasy. He wants to leave because he is afraid of the spirits of the dead creatures. Okay, so we just found another island, but yeah, that's not what we're here for. Okay, well, let's... okay. What's the matter here? Okay, so this is a better way how to make this. Anyway, we're continuing eastwards, as you just saw. We finished the bakery, and we're starting to work in the mill. There's a lot of water here, so I'm considering we might want to build another another well here, so let's do that. We're gonna get an additional well, and I'll just make these roads a bit more logical. I optimized the roads here so that we can connect directly from these farms to our homes. By home I mean headquarters. I don't know why I called it home. But yeah, we're preparing for building a third farm here, which is going to be fun. But we'll need to destroy way more of this resource than we thought would be necessary before, because it's going fairly slow. I'll probably go with the roads like this at that point, which we can actually do right now, can't we? Yeah, let's put it like that. And I think that if I actually connected the farm like this, there might be additional field here. So I'll see if that's the case. Maybe not, you know. I'm just optimizing left and right, seeing how things are gonna go. And because it's such a big project, I think we can start with the farm right now. Not that, you know, it would be any use. I think if it has 2 fields, it's too much at this point, but we'll see. So, we finished the harbor building. Okay, start an expedition in the Shipwright. Oh, okay, he's working on boats. So that's how you get boats. Didn't know that. But I switched this to the bigger boat, and what's gonna happen now? Is he gonna come out and have a huge boat? I don't know. Start an expedition. Okay, so I probably shouldn't click on that until we had the boat ready. So there's a big ship there right now. Anyway, the coast is covered, I think. We're swimming in the fish and the meat. So the mines should be, yeah, they're fully stocked. That's great. And I'm still hoping that we can find some iron in these distant mountains, but not entirely sure what's gonna happen. So he's getting stocked on wood, but not doing anything. Maybe he's working on another small boat. I think I might have clicked that too late. Well, we'll see. Okay, something is happening. The shipwright went from the shipyard and... Oh, he's building a boat here. I remember now how that works. He's gonna build us a boat outside of the harbor. Okay, and outside of the shipyard, so it's gonna be here. And when I clicked on the start expedition, they started carrying the wood and other resources into the harbor building, so I guess they might be collecting stuff for the expedition. And maybe that's how you load the ship with fish and wood. That's kind of cool, but I don't think you would like... Oh, no. I think it works this way, because he's carrying the wood in there, and I see a pile, yeah, going up here. So they're probably... This is just working as a warehouse. Well, here we will see the piles of goods for the expedition. Right? Maybe? Not sure. Anyway, here's the shipwright again, going back to that ship. And he's going to continue in building that ship, right? Yep, he is. So he got almost all of the bottom scaffolding done, so that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And the construction of the third farm is continuing, so So far so good. Yeah, the guardhouse here will pop up soon. That is nice. So as far as size of the country, we are still on the top. We have the most buildings, inhabitants lowest, but merchandise increasing. Military strength was sort of increasing. And the yellow one started minting coins. Crap. Or actual minting as well, which is good, but let's just double check that, or triple check, that we don't have any place where they could start hauling those coins. I really don't want to use them here. Okay, seems good enough. Good enough. Actually, if I was planning something, I might just build a watchtower somewhere, load it up with regular troops. Though I don't think we have enough, because most of them would be... yeah, they would probably join most of the other buildings. And there won't be enough. We really need that iron, guys. We need that iron soon. And that reminds me, we don't have a brewery. So let's build a brewery here. How are we doing on water? We do have a lot of water, so I think we'll be fine. Maybe build one more here, couldn't I? Yeah. Okay, let's build one more well here and just connect it this way, and we'll build the brewery. I can actually build it here, but... well, no buts. Let's build it there. I don't think it's gonna block any potential farm fields. Cool. So we set up everything. The ship is being built. The expedition, whatever that means, is being readied. And in the next episode, we'll see how this island progresses. So, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode, which is going to be the second episode of the 4th mission.